to San Fran, making it into the lower 60s, but locations around Redding only making it to about 49 degrees. That extended forecast showing continuous rain possibilities as we go to the middle of next week. As for Southern California and Arizona and locations around Las Vegas, we're actually going to be staying significantly more dry in this region. You'll notice not too much cloud cover out there, but we will start to see more clouds and isolated shower chances move in as we go come Monday morning. Bakersfield over towards Coachella, isolated showers and then more moisture pumping in throughout the afternoon and evening hours on Monday. Low temperatures 26 in Page, 46 in Bullhead City, 45 in Los Angeles, with highs making it to 70 in Coachella, 63 in Bakersfield, Blythe just shy of 70. As for Colorado and Utah, we will be watching that mountain snow kind of taper off as we go throughout the day today, and then that high really building in, keeping us mostly dry as we go through the next several days. Low temperatures, snuggle alert in Denver dropping to 22 degrees, 5 in Steamboat Springs, 23 in Salt Lake City, but still able to warm up into the 50s in Denver, 33 in Alamosa, Richfield in Utah, 43 degrees, with that forecast staying mostly dry with a beautiful few days for Denver. As for New Mexico and Arizona, also going to be staying mostly dry as we go into the upcoming couple of days, with low temperatures dropping to pretty seasonal numbers. Locations up north are going to see a big change. Top weather headlines coming up. Watersville, Indiana. This is just south of Indianapolis, where they've already picked up 3.5 inches of snowfall. And folks, we are just getting started. We're tracking that system, and as it heads east, it's going to impact New York City.
Oh, yes, it will. A winter storm watch is in effect for New York City, all 5 boroughs, and all throughout the Northeast. We are bracing for a Noreaster. And out west, Caroline, we have just been nonstop with the intense amounts of snow and rain.
Man, they cannot catch a break out to the west, where we've been seeing feet of snow earlier in the week, and not just a few feet. We're talking nearly 9 feet of snow, and that same system, that's what's going to be impacting a lot of folks for the Midwest and then eventually the East Coast.
And why not? Let's throw in another atmospheric river for the West. It's just going to stay quite active in the days ahead.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just thankful that that severe weather threat for today is really ramped down.
Yeah, that's good news for our friends down into states like Missouri and Arkansas, but the storm is ramping up in the wintry side of things in Chicago. Again, we've been showing you this Earth Cam all evening and all night long, and the visibility just continues to drop off. Traffic moving okay right now. That was Lakeshore Drive in Chicago, but this time tomorrow, well, it could be a bit of a different story, as we have several inches of snow to go here across the Chicagoland area. Some areas into the Midwest could see 6 to 10 inches of snow in some of these communities, and we are seeing some of the heaviest snow right now from northern Illinois, eastern Iowa, down into central Indiana. And you know what? I think I just saw a lightning bolt. We could be tracking some thunder snow. I get excited about this. We all do. There we go. Just to the north of Indianapolis, near Elwood, Indiana, near Muncie, we've got some thunder and lightning possible. Thunder snow. That means we're going to see some intense
hail bouncing off their car, but we've been watching as we're going to be seeing more active weather, at least in the next 24 hours, with wintry mix and snow possible for North Carolina. Heavy rain and a few thunderstorms not out of the question along that front. And then behind the front, we're going to be seeing much colder air before we start to warm back up again. Here's a look at those winter weather alerts as we go through the day on Sunday. Snow, sleet, and ice are all going to be a concern. As for the snowfall, we could see snow up to 5 inches for those higher elevations. Forecast snowfall showing the possibility of even a dusting for Raleigh, North Carolina, but highest totals are going to be from Boone and areas slightly to the north as well. Forecast ice showing with it Danville, Asheville, Johnson City, Tennessee. You may have some ice on your road, so give yourself extra time for driving. That can cause some serious problems. Overnight, as we go into Sunday, we're going to be watching the showers become more widespread. We're also going to be watching some ice possible, the higher elevation snowfall. But as we go into Sunday afternoon, behind that front, we're actually not going to be drying out. We're going to be seeing extra cloud cover and then maybe some isolated snow flurries into central Tennessee and northern Georgia as we go into the morning hours on Monday. But by Monday afternoon and evening, a lot of the areas should start to clear out. Overnight low temperatures dropping into the 30s for North Carolina. Other spots dropping into the 40s and 50s. 51 in Dothan, 51 in Birmingham. Valdosta making it to 49, but that's not going to stop it from warming up to near 70 Sunday afternoon. Dothan making it to 70, but Charlotte only 39 degrees for that high. Extended forecast keeping us dry, but significantly cooler from Sunday to Monday, and then wet weather towards the end of next week. As for Mississippi and Alabama, we're going to be watching with the possibility of some rain showers as we go through the overnight hours. Still going to be staying a bit on the cloudy side as we go into your Sunday, but kicking off your Sunday with temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 52 in Enterprise, 49 in Greenville, Mobile, Alabama, 58 degrees, but able to warm up to 73. Tupelo only making it to 55 out there, so cooler weather behind that frontal system. But Birmingham, Alabama, from soggy and 63 on Sunday to sunny, but 41 on Monday, a big cool down as we start to warm back up into the upcoming week. We're also going to be watching for locations along the Gulf Coast and Florida, seeing that rain showers moving in a bit later than what we saw in Mississippi. That's going to be happening throughout the day on Sunday, but into Monday we should be drying out. But that cloud cover does look like it's going to be lingering for locations in the Sunshine State. Low temperatures tonight, 50s and 60s, but warming up to near 80 for some spots. As for that extended forecast in Miami, a soggy Monday and a slightly cooler Tuesday is what's 8 inches of snowfall. Not only are they going to get hit with that low moving through the Midwest, but then as it moves into the Atlantic and strengthens, then they're going to feel the effects of the Noreaster as well. This is a look at those winter weather alerts in the Northeast. A winter storm watch including New York, Long Island, Providence, Boston, Portland, Maine, even over into southern portions of New York. But we also have a winter storm warning including Philly, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., snow, sleet, ice, gusty conditions that can cause some issues along the coast. We're going to be watching as the system moves offshore. Now, look at these white lines here. These are called isobars. They're lines of constant pressure, and the closer they are together, that's going to indicate a lower temperature here. As the pressure drops, that's going to be indicating it's strengthening, and that is exactly what we're expecting off the coastline. That's going to be bringing with it a lot of these impacts. You can see the snowfall come 9 p.m. Sunday evening from locations in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island also getting in on that snow action. Come 5 o'clock on Monday, still expected to be snowing across locations in Pennsylvania, up into New York, New England. Come Tuesday, a lot of the snow should taper off, but you'll notice 7 a.m. still seeing widespread snow flurries, and that'll be lifting its way to the north. But these models lately have been showing more and more the snow kind of holding on, even maybe into Wednesday. What we know is that we're going to be seeing a prolonged winter storm. Heavy snow, potentially up to 12 inches or more is possible. Ice up to 1/10 of an inch or more, which could cause power outages. That wintry mix could last Sunday to Tuesday with impacts going into the middle of next week as well. This is just one model's forecast, and you can see an enormous bullseye of the heaviest snowfall in Pennsylvania, down into Maryland and over towards New York City. Although models are varying, what's consistent is that we are expecting a major winter storm that's also going to be bringing wavy conditions to the coast, and coastal flooding will be an issue. They know a thing or two about coastal flooding out in California after seeing that enormous system last week.
Oh my gosh, yeah, some big swells, some high surf, even a little bit of coastal erosion with the battering of the seashore there, thanks to that atmospheric river. And guess what? Another atmospheric river pattern is setting up shop. Now, it's mainly going to be north of San Francisco this time. So San Francisco down the central coast towards LA and San Diego, not going to see the bulk of the activity with this one. Unfortunately, up towards, say, Redding, California, north side of the Bay Area, up towards Oregon and Washington, we are going to be socked in with
Per hour down in Corpus, 45, 48 miles per hour in Dallas, and 53 miles per hour in El Paso. So certainly a windy one, but overnight tonight, we'll be watching additional cloud cover from Green Country to northern Arkansas, but the rest of the region having with it a sunny Sunday and Really a sunny and fantastic start to your Monday as well. Additional cloud cover will start to roll in come Monday evening into Tuesday, but overnight tonight temperatures dropping into the 30s and 40s, 41 in Dallas, Texas, 33 in Springfield, 40 in Texarkana, but high temperatures. We're going to be able to warm up to 55 in Dallas, 48 in Oklahoma City. We are going to struggle to warm up some for northeast Oklahoma and northern Arkansas due to that additional cloud cover. But here's a look at your temperature forecast for Dallas, Texas, warming up to near 70 on Wednesday with a frontal system moving through, bringing showers and cooler temperatures for the end of next week. As for the Gulf Coast, we're going to be watching as that front pushes its way down to the south, bringing with it continual light showers and cloud cover for southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama as we go into Sunday. But during the day, that front exiting the region, leaving us with mostly sunny skies. Sunny skies is what we can expect on Monday as well, with low temperatures overnight tonight. 40s behind the front. Ahead of the front, seeing 60s and 50s. High temperatures able to warm up to near 80 in Brownsville on Sunday, 60 in Temple, nearly 70 out in New Orleans, Louisiana, with that extended forecast showing that roller coaster. Warming up to near 80 in Austin before cooling down into the upcoming week. As for West Texas, this is the area that sees the weather events before they get to the rest of us, which means this area is going to be feeling that cool down a little bit sooner than where we are talking about for north and southern Texas. Low temperatures overnight tonight falling into the 20s and 30s, 28 in Marfa, 39 in Sonora, but high temperatures due to all of that sunshine, 60s and 70s, 64 in Sanderson, 75 in Del Rio, with that extended forecast showing that temperature roller coaster warming up to the mid-70s, cooling down to a high of 59 next Friday. Of course, we've been seeing weather down in Texas, but in Indiana, hard to see anything with all that snow. More details coming up.
For certain.
Develop. We're going to see that strengthen, and that's what's going to be bringing with it the Noreaster. As for what we know is that accumulating snow and ice is going to be happening from the Midwest all the way to the Mid-Atlantic. We had that severe threat earlier, heavy rain in the Ohio Valley, and then that coastal low developing early next week. As for how much snow we can see, you're going to notice the light blue to the white color, that's about 1 to 3 inches, but the dark blue to purple, 3 to 6. Those isolated hot pink spots, that's going to be places that can see over a foot of snowfall. Now, how much snow have we seen? It's only been a few hours, but so far we're getting reports out of Indiana, Greenwood 4 inches, Brooklyn 3.5, Indianapolis over 3 inches as well. But what about ice, you might be wondering? Well, a lot of locations in Iowa picking up some ice. And if you're thinking, how do we get ice? Well, for more on different types of precipitation, specifically winter precipitation, here's meteorologist Steve Glazier.
Snow, sleet, freezing rain. A winter storm can bring a sloppy mix of the three. Pile up with pure snow or freeze everything in thick ice. What determines which type of wintry precipitation will fall? It all comes down to
develop. We're going to see that strengthen, and that's what's going to be bringing with it the Noreaster. As for what we know is that accumulating snow and ice is going to be happening from the Midwest, all in other locations seeing about 16 inches of rain. But as we go into the next few days, another atmospheric river situation setting up. As for the region, not expecting to see widespread rain and snow, but surely you notice, up into Northern California, this is where we're going to be seeing several inches of rain and a tremendous amount of snow possible. A closer look at this region showing the rain and snow really ramping up overnight into Sunday with higher elevation snow and the rain. Now, we are going to be staying mostly dry in Nevada despite that close proximity. Sunday afternoon, still seeing the snowfall there. With that front bringing with it gusty conditions, rain and snow even into Monday morning, Monday afternoon, into Monday, into Tuesday, Tuesday into Wednesday, it is going to stay extremely active. Flood watches going into next week with 3 to 9 inches of rain from Crescent City down to Redway and continuing the coastline. Not only can we see heavy rain, heavy snowfall with winter weather alerts from Saturday night going through Wednesday for that heavy mountain snow. Overnight tonight, we're going to be dropping into the 20s in Nevada, 30s and 40s out in Northern California, 44 in Sacramento, warming up to 62 in the afternoon, 41 for some locations as well. And that extended forecast showing soggy conditions lasting for Redding up until the middle of the upcoming week. Southern California, Arizona, and Southern Nevada are going to be staying a lot less active. We're going to be staying dry here through the day on Sunday, but into Monday we'll start to see more scattered showers possible for the LA area. No heavy rainfall, but a little bit of a soaking throughout the day on Monday, with low temperatures overnight tonight dropping into the 30s and 40s, 42 in Coachella. Flagstaff dropping to 12 degrees, but warming up out there to locations in the 40s, 72 in Phoenix, 72 in Coachella, 60 in Fresno, with that extended forecast showing middle of the week rain, cooling us down just a bit. As for Utah and Colorado, we're going to be staying mostly dry as that mountain snow coming to an end throughout the day on Sunday. That high really setting up, keeping us dry, but cloud cover and isolated showers start to move into Utah come Monday morning, moving over towards the Colorado Rockies Monday afternoon, but low temperatures tonight. 5 in Steamboat Springs, 14 in Price, Utah, 23 in Salt Lake with high temperatures, 30s, 40s, but the Front Range, Denver, 52 degrees. It is going to be a superb Sunday out there. In the Mile High City, you're going to notice warming up to 60 with a cold front bumping down highs to the 30s for the end of the week. Finally, Arizona and New Mexico, we're going to be staying mostly dry as we start our Sunday. Into Sunday evening, we'll start to notice more cloud cover. That's going to turn into rain for Monday, but lows, teens and 20s, warming up to 72 on Tucson on Sunday. Chicago, Illinois, seeing winter storm conditions. More details coming up. In Georgia, as we go into the morning hours on Monday, but by Monday afternoon and evening, a lot of the areas should start to clear out. Overnight low temperatures dropping into the 30s for North Carolina. Other spots dropping into the 40s and 50s. 51 in Dothan, 51 in Birmingham, Valdosta making it to 49, but that's not going to stop it from warming up to near 70 Sunday afternoon. Dothan making it to 70, but Charlotte only 39 degrees for that high. Extended forecast keeping us dry, but significantly cooler from Sunday to Monday, and then wet weather towards the end of next week. As for Mississippi and Alabama, we're going to be watching with the possibility of some rain showers as we go through the overnight hours. Still going to be staying a bit on the cloudy side as we go into your Sunday, but kicking off your Sunday with temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 52 in Enterprise, 49 in Greenville, Mobile, Alabama, 58 degrees, but able to warm up to 73. Tupelo only making it sleet, ice, gusty conditions, all things we're going to be watching as we go into the upcoming few days. Here's a look at our forecast pressure here. These lines are going to show lines of constant pressure known as isobars. So when they get closer together, that's going to indicate the lowest strengthening. We're going to watch as it moves offshore, and then it's expected to start to strengthen as we go into the day on Tuesday. That'll help ramp up those coastal impacts from the wind and the snow as well. Take a look at our forecast. We're going to be seeing snowfall from Washington, D.C. and Philly up through Pennsylvania. That's in the middle of the day on Sunday. So for Pennsylvania, snow starting middle of the day on Sunday. Remember that, because Sunday evening, still seeing the snow in Pennsylvania, even through Jersey, moving its way into New England. Now we're Monday morning, still snowing in Pennsylvania, becoming more widespread through New England with these darker colors indicating moderate to heavy snow flurries ongoing. As for the Cape, it looks like mostly just rain. We'll be watching as we go into Monday evening. Now we're at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, Groundhog's Day, Puxswanee, Pennsylvania. Well, still going to be snowing. It was snowing middle of the day on Sunday, still snowing Tuesday morning. Isolated snow flurries throughout the day on Tuesday, but that's going to continue to lift its way. And it's the longevity of this storm that's really going to make a lot of those totals ramp up. A prolonged winter storm is likely. Heavy snowfall, locally up to a foot. Some ice accumulations are going to be something to watch as well. And that wintry mix for northeast Oklahoma and northern Arkansas due to that additional cloud cover. But here's a look at your temperature forecast for Dallas, Texas, warming up to near 70 on Wednesday with a frontal system moving through, bringing showers and cooler temperatures for the end of next week. As for the Gulf Coast, we're going to be watching as that front pushes its way down to the south, bringing with it continual light showers and cloud cover for southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama as we go into Sunday. But during the day, that front exiting the region, leaving us with mostly sunny skies. Sunny skies is what we can expect on Monday as well, with low temperatures overnight tonight. 40s behind the front. Ahead of the front, seeing 60s and 50s. High temperatures able to warm up to near 80 in Brownsville on Sunday, 60 in Temple, nearly 70 out in New Orleans, Louisiana, with that extended forecast showing that roller coaster. Warming up to near 80 in Austin before cooling down into the upcoming week. As for West Texas, this is the area that sees the weather events before they get to the rest of us, which means this area is going to be feeling that cool down a little bit sooner than where we are talking about for north and southern Texas. Low temperatures overnight tonight falling into the 20s and 30s, 28 in Marfa, 39 in Sonora, but high temperatures due to all of that sunshine, 60s and 70s, 64 in Sanderson, 75 in Del Rio, with that extended forecast showing that temperature roller coaster warming up to the mid-70s, cooling down to a high of 59 next Friday. Of course, we've been seeing weather down in Texas, but in Indiana, hard to see anything with all that snow. More details